Hey, it's Emma here, Super Sensitive Human. It's November 3rd and I'm wearing my bikini top because I live in Arizona and it's still hot outside. Not quite hot. It's like 75 outside. It's kind of overcast. But today I'm going to go to Fossil Springs, which is an awesome travertine pool, spring, river, stream in the mountains. Just about an hour from here, and kind of wanted to shoot this for a long time, and I kind of got to get it over with because it's getting colder and colder outside. So I'm gonna do a little tour of Fossil Springs. All right, here we are on the arduously bumpy road to Fossil Springs. It's about 14 miles of washboarding get to the springs. It's I think it's like 17 miles to Verde River Hot Springs, where we're not going today. We're going to Fossil Springs, which is a warmish, coolish spring. It comes out at about 70 degrees. Last time we were on this road, well, not last time, but a year ago when we were out here, we drove by, most likely, a murderer. There was somebody murdered when we were out here, or probably before we got here. A guy on a camping trip murdered his father and left the body, and someone else discovered it. And so when we were down there at the springs, there was a whole bunch of police cars and stuff, and they stopped us on the way out and asked us if we saw any suspicious activity, but they wouldn't tell us what was going on. We didn't know it was a murder yet. We didn't know for a long time until one of Nick's search and rescue people told us what happened, and we looked it up online. Okay, so you're coming down this road about 14 miles and you get to this split in the road where one goes straight and the other one goes off to the right following this big power line. And you can access Fossil Creek from either road. There's parking areas along both of them. The road to the right goes down, if you keep following it, to the Verde River Hot Springs and Child's Power Plant. The road on the left is a popular choice because it goes to the Waterfall trail, which we'll see later. So we're here at the Sallie Mae parking area. Fossil Springs has like, I'm not sure, maybe like 7 different parking areas. If you come here after the permit season, after October, you can park wherever you want to and don't have to worry about that. But if you come during the high season, then you have to buy a permit and they'll give you a specific parking area. I've never done that, so I don't know how easy it is to choose which one you want, because each parking area kind of goes to a good swimming hole. And so we're going to look at Sallie Mae, which is a nice little rocky, open, sunny pool. pretty good pool. Nice deep one. If you come during the permit season and you want an open sunny spot, good areas for diving and jumping, this is a good one to choose. I wouldn't recommend coming during the weekend ever, or during the high season really, especially not during the weekend. Come during the maybe like morning, or yeah, probably during the like early morning. If you were gonna come during high season on a weekday, would be the best time. Here we are at the Homestead parking area. This one is really good because it has fruit trees from an old homestead, and if you come this time of year you can eat them. There's pomegranates and a fig. Here's the fig tree. Here's the pomegranate tree, but it's we're too late. They're all dried out and busted open for some reason. Keep up. There's nobody here. It's wonderful. Here behind me is a good campsite. You're not allowed to have fires here, I think, but otherwise this would be a really nice campsite. This is right off the Homestead parking lot. There's a big problem here with trash, especially toilet paper. Even though they've built bathrooms, they have closed the bathrooms for the season in some of the parking lots. Look, there's even more toilet paper over here. Just big old piles of poop and toilet paper. I don't even know if that's human poop, but that's human toilet paper, all right. People are awful. If you do this, if you leave your toilet paper like this in the wilderness, in a beautiful area, there's a special place in hell for you, I think. Like somebody made some kind of compass or cross under the water. I am here at the bridge parking area, another popular swim hole. Maybe not as deep as Sallie Mae for jumping, a little bit shadier. This is the Flume Trailhead. If you go over it, trail goes up along the mountains here for several miles. So here we are at the beginning of the Waterfall trail. This is a closed road that goes all the way to Strawberry, Arizona, but now you have to walk in from Strawberry. So this is the faster route to get to the waterfall. When you're walking up the trail, you get to walk through this area that is old travertine dam. This is why it's called Havasu Creek, because this travertine builds up at a rate of 1 inch per month and just fossilizes twigs and leaves right in it. So behind me is kind of the mini falls of Havasu Creek. It's not deep here or anything, but I actually prefer this one to the main falls, which is a lot bigger. The main falls is creepy. A lot of people die in there, and it has bad vibes around the main falls. I don't like it. This one's a lot more like a tropical oasis that you stumble upon in the middle of the desert. Mercy's being a nut jar.
How's the water?
That's pretty good. Not too cold.